Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back to the world of Middle-earth as we have another glorious Dawnless Day siege battle for you today, and this is a epic one here at Umbar, which is obviously one of the original sort of like custom maps that was put in. It's had a bit of a rework over the years, but it's a glorious map. We've got a big long wall here ready to be defended by the defenders here, and we have the attackers already making their assault. Along with, it looks like they've got an attack all the way over on this side, already getting underway. Who've got landing here? We've got DOL GULDUR over here, taking on Lothlorien. That could be an interesting matchup, that is for sure. The other attackers here today are another DOL GULDUR. We have Imladris, and then we also have Isengard. So Imladris joining the forces of evil in this one. Very, very cursed thought. Then we have Gondor here. We have the Woodland Realm that we saw over there earlier. They're being joined by Dale on that flank, and we all have Lothlorien as well. So yes, it's a good versus evil with Imladris on the same side as evil. I don't know what's happened there. Elrond clearly was drunk one day and had some wacky idea of joining Sauron. But yes, as you can see here already, DOL GULDUR landing on the walls here. This sort of strategy could work. They have a very short amount of like space that they need to like rush up and bring up reinforcements. Hopefully Lothlorien is going to be able to like focus down some of these units as they try and get towards the walls. He definitely needs to be shooting things like those trolls. But certainly DOL GULDUR with a shock infantry on these walls could excel quite nicely. But they do have to take on Lothlorien's own shock infantry, which are no easy match. These Galadrim sword warriors here already good to go, and they are glorious to look at, as you can see here. But yes, this was sent in by a member of my Discord. And he said it was a really, really cool one, a really fun one, this battle. And if you want to send in some of your own replays, feel free to join my Discord. The link's down below in the description. I'm always looking for more Dawnless Days action. So yeah, if you've got some glorious sieges or some epic battles, then feel free to send them in. I'm always looking for more. This is awesome. What a shot. I don't know why they haven't landed already. Are they waiting just until it all landed at the right moment, or they're all in position? I don't know, really. But yeah, definitely need to think about landing soon, DOL GULDUR, before Lothlorien sets up all his troops in different positions, which he is doing right now. He's nearly ready to go. What's his walls damaged at 81%? They definitely could use that as a breach point as well, but they haven't got any artillery on this side here, it seems. It does seem as though we're about to see an explosion over here as well. I think the sappers are about to be used here. We'll see, which seems a bit of a waste, to be honest, because this is already at 81%, but I guess you've got no other way in. This is probably the best strategy. But we'll see. There's also grenadiers here. And there you go. The wall has crumbled, so the sappers have blown up. They get knocked over after. They actually still, a lot of them still survived. 10 out of 12 still alive, and they still have like half ammo. They could definitely be reused. That was pretty smart by the Isengard player there if he did that on purpose. Dale now ready to go. He's got these Dalian spear guards in the breach point, and then we have Lasgarland swords behind, ready to go as well. Best way to combat this is just shoot into the flank. I mean, if you're the Imladris player here, you can shoot into the side of these two units already. It's pretty easy to like combat that choke point there. And Settlement's already on fire. Okay, so that'll affect morale when that gets underway. But here we go. We now have DOL GULDUR landing on the wall here against Gondor. Gondor swords taking on GULDUR glaives. Could be a relatively even fight, but we will see. And now we can obviously see over here as well, DOL GULDUR. Yeah, I mean, they're getting focused down on some of their trackers, which is not worth killing them, really. Who we got in there here? Champions of DOL GULDUR. Is this the general? No, oh, the general's up there. Twilight Guard general up there for Lothlorien. Yeah. You got the Champions of DOL GULDUR already being thrown in here. Elite shock infantry going in against those Sentinels. Amroth Sentinels, that's their name. I'm forgetting the name of Lothlorien's units already. We're battling away over here in the gates. A bit of a risky move. Luckily there's no oil, because otherwise these Champions of DOL GULDUR would be in real trouble. Also, I guess DOL GULDUR probably quite happy that they're wasting ammunition on archers, which aren't that great. Still kind of perplexed as to why they haven't landed anything yet. Maybe they're waiting until their allies on this side kind of get pushed back a bit and then they're going to land. I don't really know. They're fighting in the gate, but that is it. So it's an interesting strategy, that is for sure. I'm, yeah, like I said, very perplexed. Gondor over here, though, is getting overwhelmed by orcs on these walls. And he's losing decisively. I like how there's just a big group of these orcs here. I mean, it's a shame, like in the old Total Wars, where like if you were fighting on a wall and it was too crowded, people would fall off the edge. Should bring that back to Total War. Like Medieval 2, Rome 1, I think it was that did like had it. And it would make more sense. It would stop you probably from. It would also probably stop players from overcrowding walls. But yeah, there's a serious amount of overcrowding going on this wall as well. I mean, we've got Goldo Glaives here. They're chevroned up as well. Triple bronze chevron. And Goldo blades. And they're all, yeah, all fighting up here against Amroth Sentinels. Okay, so Lothlorien sent troops this way as well to support Gondor. The orcs here just want some man-flesh. Maybe some elven flesh as well. Just to spice it up. But it just seems though we're also going on over here as well. Oh, jeez. Got elves here battling down here. They've wiped out this Dalian unit, but it's cost them berserkers and Noldorian swords. My gosh, they've thrown in some elite shock infantry to try and take out this first unit. So this is definitely a win for the defenders. Absolutely. It's two very expensive units being taken out for the cost of one reasonably priced unit here. The last Garland Blades haven't even gone into combat. They're just waiting in reserve. There you go. Noldorian swords, they're running for their lives, and now it's just the berserkers that'll fight to the last man. Because they're berserkers. The crossbows setting up right behind them over there. I don't know if they're getting grey angles, but they're getting shot at, that's for sure. And we're now seeing Uruk-hai infantry being thrown in as well to try and help in that situation over there. Another gate clash here as we have Uruk-hai infantry fighting in the gate. Dale here really spamming out the spear guards. An interesting choice, I'll give him that. And it looks like the elves are about to throw in some infantry as well. They've got some Lasgarland swords going in. And in they go, colliding with the Uruk-hai infantry. But yeah, I mean, the walls looks like is where they're going to try and fight for this one, which is interesting because, well, I mean, I certainly feel like that's the case in most of these Umbar sieges. The walls are always fought for quite heavily. The gates, no, not so much though. They usually allow the attackers into this sort of compound here, and then try and kill them off here. So, but it doesn't seem like the defenders want to give them an inch of ground in this battle, which is always a good way to fight your battles. Don't give an inch, because the enemy will take a mile. They need to actually give the attack orders to go in against these Lasgarland blades, because otherwise they're just going to get just stand there and get shot at. But it seems like Dol Guldur is doing a very good job on these walls actually. Yeah, his shock infantry is actually beating back like these Lasgarland blades. Yeah, champions of Dol Guldur with the silver chevron. They're killing them pretty easily. They need like some archer fire to support them to the elves, and then they would, like the champions of Dol Guldur would be screwed then. Like that is just like Dol Guldur's like one weakness, their kryptonite is archers. A couple of bow volleys into this unit and they would change, because I mean they're really just a nation of shock infantry. If you can shoot that shock down, you're gonna start beating them quite easy. Goldo Glaives though down here might have overextended, and they're getting killed off by 2 units of Ringo men at arms. By the looks of it, Ringo Vale men at arms. Of all the units to be beaten by, guys, come on. Ringo Vale aren't that hard to beat. Let's check on how the other Dol Guldur is doing on this side against Lothlorien. It looks like they have finally made that decision to land on the walls, but they are struggling to beat these sword warriors. Yeah, you can see here the Lothlorien player is doing exactly what I advised. He's using his archers on the wall here. His Galadriel bow warriors are nearly out of ammo. They are literally about to use their last volley, I think. But they've been firing up onto that wall up there, and you can see there's a big grouping up of DOL GULDUR infantry, and they will do as much damage as they can. Oh, and trolls have been in as well. Oh my gosh, I missed the trolls charging in so early on. And they got focused down. That is a big waste there. There's another unit still to come in, so we'll keep an eye on when they move in. The DOL GULDUR over here. Yeah, not having as much joy as on the other side. I mean, they are winning in some areas. Like over here, I mean, they're still killing stuff, which is great to see. Champions DOL GULDUR doing their bit, and this one losing though, unfortunately. But the archers here are running out of ammo. Whether they have supply barrels is the only worry I think of, because they will be able to resupply, and they do not need the Galadrim elves getting any more ammo. It looks like they're actually just going to send them up onto the wall. Twilight Guard, are they a thing? And the general's here. He's a Twilight Guard, but that is it. I think the rest are just Galadrim bow warriors. There's a serious amount of blobber now going on in this gate. Good thing there is no oil. You never do this. The enemy is attacking a general. I think that's on that side there against Imladris. Yeah, I think he's getting shot at by maybe arch towers or just a rogue arrow. I'm not sure. But yeah, Noldorian swords getting ready. We've got guards and Imladris here also ready to go. They're actually not really making much in the way of progress here. But I feel like an Umbar is one of those that you can kind of just... You can battle in the choke point for ages in a certain choke point, and then all of a sudden, like, the enemy just give in, they break, they run out of reinforcements, and you just break through an Umbar, and all of a sudden you're at that final cap point. Got some Noldorian horsemen here. They could be quite useful if a gate gets opened, and they can get inside. Again, looks like... I mean, the Ringlow Vale are getting pushed back over here now. With those glaives. They've got the support of a second unit, and they're helping to kill off these men-at-arms. It's certainly been an interesting one, this one. I don't really know how to describe it. The tactics of the defenders is, well, really strong on his first line of defense. Like, I mean, I never see the defenders defend over here. Like, never. They usually just give it up and then just then defend these bridges, which is probably the smarter thing to do. But because you're using like one unit against 3 or 4 of theirs, especially if you're an elven unit. But I'm glad to see the elves are fighting for this little side wall. And do let me know if you guys are enjoying the sieges on Dawnless days. And if there's any certain faction you want to see, do let me know in the comments. I'm always interested. I'll try and do my best. Like I said, at the moment, I am a little short on Dawnless Stage replays. So, I'm always looking for more. Florian, I think he's going to win that fight. I mean, yeah, look at that, winning. The Golden Blades just aren't gonna get through these guys. It's unfortunate, but it's just a fact. Gondor's swords now being moved over here, so Gondor's now sending some troops to return the favor and help out Lothlorien here on the walls. But Lothlorien might have it covered himself at the moment. It seems like in most places he is winning. The trolls look like they're now coming forward, so this will be exciting to see. So here we go. In they go. Or maybe not. Maybe they're just moving forward a little bit. They need to be careful they don't get shot at by Lothlorien archers. They are some of the best archers in the game for a reason. I don't also think they should go through that choke point there. The gate is probably a little bit too congested. Lothlorien here still battling away. Slicing and dicing these orcs. It does seem as though the orcs are going to win over on this side here. Again, killing off more of these Galadriel archers here. So yeah, the champions of DOL GULDUR doing a pretty solid job. Kill them all, boys. Kill them all. How is the rest of the siege going? Seems like it's going pretty poorly for the attackers on here, but they have just broken through, and the cavalry's in actually as well. Oh boy. And so they've only just broken through this first choke point. It's cost them a lot. I mean, numbers-wise, 6,600 against 4,900 is not impossible for the defenders to turn that one around, to be honest. They could definitely do that. And they're now in a fight some, I think these are just Vinland archers, yeah. Vinland yard patrols. And this is going to be easy kills here for the Noldorian swords. But yeah, getting that cap breakthrough, that could be huge. I mean, well, I say it could be huge. They could at least try and kill some of these choke points off a little bit easier, save some lives. Or they could just charge head on into this unit, which they might be able to do, to be honest. I would charge straight on into these last garden blades. Yep, here we go. Charge on through, boys. Elves on elves. Yeah, flatten that last garden blade, really. They might carry on into the next unit. Yeah, they're going to carry on into these swords. I feel like that's not too bad. They did knock over most of this unit. There is no real reason that they couldn't do that, but they are going to get themselves stuck now. Like just pulling out of one unit and pulling through another one. They'll lose a lot of men. But they would have got a lot of kills, so was it worth it? Maybe. But the gate is finally in the hands of the Uruks and Imladris, so well done to the attackers there. It cost them a bit, but hopefully not too much. A good rear charge there onto the Daily Swords again. Seals their fate. There you go, they were out of those swords pretty easily.
Our ally has fled. We are abandoned.
You see the elves trying to retreat, trying to get some troops back. Oh, Hall Guardians over here engaged, so already throwing in those elite pole arms here. Actually, they're not Hall Guardians. They're Gate Wardens. I've totally forgot this is a unit now. I think this might be one of the first siege battles I've seen them in. Yeah, it's a spear unit, basically, with in the Hall Guardian uniform, with the Lasgarland swords like shield, and they got a spear, of course, as well. But they've helped scare off those White Hand Storms there, so a win for them. They're probably good at holding the line. These guys are probably unkillable. Certainly with the bow. But it looks like, you know what's not unkillable? These Dalian troops. They are kind of breaking pretty easily. There's definitely a gap that's starting to form over here as well. They could definitely look to try and get through there. Yeah, once they break through here, I mean, they'll be able to then come down this street here and flank anything else that's going on. You can see already a lot of Gondor troops are actually retreating It looks like Dol Guldur having the similar success, managing to break off the walls and get in behind. They've got this Ringlow Vale men at arms surrounded, being abandoned by Gondor, by their comrades. They might as well just fight for their deaths. And the wraiths in here, and the wraiths and the orcs pressing back on the shields of the Ringlow Vale men at arms. Over on this side, it seems like Lothlorien holding his ground for now. And they're still fighting in the gate as the trolls go in. We've got Gondor and Lothlorien combining here to try and deal with these trolls. Need some spears or something over here. Spears or a pike unit. Feels like forever since these trolls came out and were released. And this is like, and they were the big thing after campaign. It's like, when is trolls going to be a thing? We finally have them, and they're pretty fun. I feel like they are the subject of constant work, but if it means that they work properly, I'm fine with that. Yeah, look how they're pushing them back. I mean, it looks like Dol Guldur is going to get through that gate just from sheer mass, rather than anything else. On this side here, equally looks complicated. Got the elves here surrounding these champions of Dol Guldur. Amaral Sentinels here, fighting up the bloody sticky steps to try and get to the top. Cutting their way through these champions of Dol Guldur. That could be a tough one, I'm not going to lie. They are winning though, the champions of Dol Guldur, so good on them. They got the Cav over here as well, it's still harassing you. Oh, we got a good charge off on this Gondor sword unit. They need a spear unit down here, something to stop the Cav. That's what they really need. Back at the main cap point, we have Founding Guard waiting. Wow, a lot of Founding Guard. We've got Athelian Rangers, a lot of elite Gondorian stuff. Citadel Guards as well. Violent Guards, I imagine there's more Dalian stuff. Including, yeah, it looks like Violent Watchmen in there as well. So yeah, evidently they were planning for like a retreat because they didn't have like a lot of these guys. Yeah, have a lot of these guys committed, really. Like, they were just like, you know what, we're just going to commit half our forces or 3/4, and then we'll have like a quarter in reserve for when we eventually get beaten back. That's a pretty poor outlook on the battle. You should go in and think, we're going to win. If it costs everything, fine. Let's get a better angle. It's a bit dark on this side. I don't know if I like the lighting for this bar match. Some interesting lighting, we'll put it like that. It does bring out the Last Garland Blade's armor quite nicely, though. And it looks like Dol Guldur might have been defeated. No, he's just rejigging, or he's trying, I don't know, maybe he's trying to ignore that Last Garland Blade. I haven't got a clue. But it does seem as though Dol Guldur now is inside. He's got his Guldur pikes with silver chevrons as well. Inside, looks like Isengard and Imladris are in as well. The final Dol Guldur player is still battling on over here for his gate. Trolls are starting to die though. Oh, I say that, they're still 10 out of 10 apparently. Not in looks, just in number. Does look awesome though, it really does. You've got the trolls there just battling on in the background. You've just got Gondorian soldiers here battling with orcs. This looks like it's straight out of the movies. Gondor swords though are about to break here. It's only a matter of time. We've got very little from Lothlorien, it seems like, retreating though. Twilight Guard getting out of there. And that is about it by the looks of it. You might have the other units scattered around somewhere, but yeah, it looks like it's coming down to the final cap point already. They could really have done. I've got some forest rangers here. And Vineland Yard patrollers. They could really have done with some of that Lothlorien ammunition, I have a feel. That might have been quite useful. Lascaux and archers also have like pretty good range though. I think they're second to Lothlorien, or maybe just equal with Lothlorien on range. They are really, really solid. Differences, they just have like more armor, I think. Do Lascaux blades. Or Lascaux archers, I should say. Good gosh, this camera is a nightmare to try and control up here. Surely can't be a fair fight for these elves. I mean, they like having to fight going uphill is pretty tough. Like for the champions of Dol Guldur, all they have to do is just swing their sword down and hit something. But are the attackers about to make a main assault on the other side? I don't think they can wait for the other player to finish his battle. They need to start thinking about making a move soon, because the longer they leave it, the more the defenders are going to set up. I mean, they're pretty set up anyway, but they might just see like a mistake or something later. And they're like, oh, thank God the attackers hadn't attacked. But oh, it looks like they might be about to start something. We have a sapper. So we saw these guys blow up the doorway out there, or well, make a doorway. They're going to hopefully make another doorway now and blow their way through Gondor's forces. So yes, as you can see here, the elves are now making their assault. They're going to make it. They're going to go in here, and so are Isengard, it seems. Berserkers, and we've got, looks like some Wyand Stormers going in, and they're going to be rushing up here. They haven't got too long to do it, by the way. It doesn't seem like there isn't long left in this battle. There is also a battle now taking place up here. It seems like the Wraiths have found the general of Lothlorien. He's just chilling up here, he was, after all that time. A strange place to hide and die, but there you go. That is, I think, going to be the end of Lothlorien. And once they take that capture point, yeah, there you go. I think that is, yeah, Lothlorien's general dead. Once they take that capture point, that will also help with morale, which is be a huge gain, you know, for the attackers there. They'll need that extra morale, I have a feeling. Got crossbows are setting up back here as well. They're going to probably just start firing onto those Founding Guard there, weakening them up a bit. I still feel like they need to bring up some grenadiers or something that's going to do some pretty nasty damage. And these seem like they're also the only pole arms, or well, actually I say that there's pikes over here, so they are probably the only pole arms in this defense, but there is a few pikes littered about as well. But yes, now the waiting game goes on as Isengard is just going to start just firing into these choke points. And I mean, yeah, they've got some serious pike stacking going on these choke points. This is the problem with Umbar. It does turn into a bit of a slog at this point, but they are already killing a few of these Founding Guard off, which is always good to see. They've got Noldorian archers over here as well, also doing some pretty nasty damage into the Founding Guard. Yeah, really nice, down to 95 already. Once they weaken these enough, they should be able to just go in with the infantry and just clear them out. And they're bringing up the Grenadiers now, as you can see, as well. So once these Grenadiers get sent in, oh boy, is it going to be nasty, that's for sure. Here we go, the Hordes of Dol Guldur as well, also shifting over. We've got Kamul over here as well, getting ready to go in. It looks like they've got a pretty difficult side as well, with spear guards and pikes, but I mean, if the trolls could be their way in, because trolls are pretty good like anti-pikes, well, just generally anti-pikes, anti-pole arms. Looks like this Fountain Guard's already been pretty much defeated. 56 and still dying pretty quickly. Yeah, gonna go below 50 soon. Having a lot more success on that one than they are on the other one here. But yeah, I mean, if you just bring the grenades up and you can start just doing so much damage here, and that will cause. Oh yeah, they're already starting to get focused down though. You need to just throw all your grenades once you get in there, because the elves right now and the Thillian Rangers are giving them no mercy. Just get all your grenades off. Isengard, please. Once they get those grenades in there, it'll cause all sorts of chaos, and they can rush in with the berserkers and the stormers. There's about 50 of them. They need to throw soon. They're gonna hide under there. I mean, these pole arms are nearly dead anyway. I don't know if it was actually needed to be brought up. Seems like they might be able to go in soon. The Rangers are coming down though. Thillian Rangers here. Gonna go into combat. I mean, they're not bad in combat, but I don't think they're gonna break through all of these units here. Not today, anyway. Though, have to land Berserk as a good charge bonus. The Grenadiers luckily are out of combat. They're going to throw? I think they are. Here we go. Grenades are about to throw. I can see the order's been given. They're going to try and throw into all these Gondorians on here, maybe? I really don't know. They definitely don't need to kill these Fountain Guard anymore. They've been focused down with crossbow fire and archer fire. Done a really good job on getting rid of them. That's a great waste, really, for the Gondorian player. Maybe it would have been better just to keep them in reserve, and then once the players charged in, you could have then brought them up. I don't know. It's hard to say. Berserkers down here, though, are losing in this fight, because I think because they didn't get that charge bonus off, which shock infantry really rely on. Throw the grenades now, just kill all these Gondorians and you can get in. Or at Clives, don't matter, just send in the reinforcements after. They've got elves to come up anyway and do some damage.
Stand and fight, damn you!
Seems like on this side here, they're not looking like they're going to be that interested in pushing in. I feel like this is going to be the way in if they're going to get in any way. Still not throwing a single grenade. I'm very disappointed. I mean, you're just inviting the elves now to shoot your grenadiers as they go back. Yeah, look at that. Oof, 37 left. Not good. Got a tiny little crossbow unit here with no ammo. Yeah, they are going to struggle to get through here. Unless they bring up those trolls. They're going to struggle to get through with Mirkwood trackers. Certainly not good. Olokai definitely, I think, are going to be needed. They could smash through those pikes, I think. I'm pretty sure they should be able to. Trolls were designed to be anti-pike, anti-pole arm. Look at this, a lot of routing now going on as we've got Imladris' elves being thrown in as well. It's just a mosh pit down there. Come on, Gondor. Can you hold on? Thillian Rangers here starting to die. Thalian swords as well. I mean, this is... And, I mean, they've got plenty of reserves, it seems. So, I mean, they should be okay. But there's only about 2 minutes left of this replay. So, I'm kind of interested to see how it's going to unfold. I mean, both sides have plenty of men left. It's 5,000 versus 2,300. Yeah, I don't know how either side's going to lose, like, a significant amount in such a small amount of time. We also have Gate Wardens here. Oh, these guys are just epic looking. They really are. Look at them. Glorious. Glorious looking unit. Yeah, I mean, it does look like they're going to break through over here, though. This is a problem. Thillian Rangers down to 6 men. Jeez. Yeah, they're not going to hold. I'm surprised they're holding this long. 5 men left and they're not breaking. I mean, they need to, like, push up quickly because otherwise the choke point's going to be just resealed by Citadel Guard and Vineland Guards here. So there's 2 very nasty units. So they need to get a move on. Get up there and deny the choke point to the defenders. But it looks like the Vineland Guard here are going to get in the way. Or maybe not. I mean, the V's not going to be fully formed. The V of victory. You can see they're trying, the elves are rushing down. They're sending units in. They're tying this unit down with one elven unit, which is really smart, then sending a second one in. They're going to try and flank around. It's risky. And they're going to try and get into these Lasgarland blades here. We've got more and more violent guards being rushed up into this direction. And you can see how serious it is.
A unit has fired all of its
And then we also have a charge down here from the Athelian Rangers. They're going in again. They saw how much success they had earlier with doing this, and now they're going into these raids. I wonder whether they were going to maybe capture the point, but I don't think they have the time now to even do that. So, yeah, I'm really... Unless they just, like, someone conceded. I don't really know how this one just ended so abruptly. They're both sides. Well, they had plenty of men left. I don't know. A weird one. Archers coming in though, and also we've got guards of Imladris. They're just going to storm everything inside now. They're going to just try and break through violent guards. I don't think we could even get, yeah, can't even get a mass rally. This isn't enough. There's too many elves and stuff like that. Yeah, 2,000. There's no way they break. But it looks like they're going to smash these violent guards pretty quickly. I mean, I don't know what's doing the work really. The Noldorian swords maybe, but they're getting focused down. Guards of Imladris maybe. And there you go, a close victory. I don't really know what has happened there. So we're going to replay and have a quick look at the end results. I'm guessing all these players must have either dropped or just conceded. I don't know. The defenders must have just, yeah, gone out. I'm not sure what happened there. But anyway, this was sent in by Wolf, who was playing as Imladris. And it's an unusual ending. I'm going to put it like that. So thank you anyway for sending it in. Maybe you can explain to me what has happened at the end. 357 kills with the Noldorian horsemen though, getting pretty solid kills there. 252 kills with the Noldorian swords here. Got some really good kills with those, but not much else getting in. I mean, a couple of others getting into the hundreds. Archers getting 104 kills. Aesthetic Monk here playing as DOL GULDUR. 81 kills with General Kamul. 90 with Guldur blades. They got 98 kills with the champions of DOL GULDUR down there as well. That's very good actually. His champions of DOL GULDUR did solid. One of his Olokai did pretty well, 175 kills, and his Mirkwood Track is getting 96 kills. Then we have Winter's Might here, playing as the other DOL GULDUR army, 123 kills with his Guldur blades, pretty good for them. 124 with another one here. His Glaives getting 119, 202 kills with his champions of DOL GULDUR, and his Pike seeing no action. Then we have Nuno Reves playing as Isengard, 132 kills with his Uruk-hai infantry here. His Berserkers, yeah, kind of wasted really. His Crossbow's getting 214 kills. His Crossbow's getting 139 kills. And not much else getting much in the way of kills. And then we have Holy Banana here playing as Lothlorien. 244 kills with his Amarok Sentinels. 201 with the Twilight Guard. Very, very nice. 233 kills with his Galadrim Sword Warriors. And his Galadrim Sword Warriors down here getting 236 kills. And then it's Archers 120, 126, 141. Then we have Ivan playing as Gondor, quite a small but an elite army. 176 kills with his Ringlow Vale Men at Arms. Actually, all his Ringlow Vale Men at Arms did pretty well actually. His actually outscoring his Gondor swords the best, getting 110. Another getting 102. His pikes, or his polearms, I should say, they now are the Fountain Guard. Only getting 11 kills. It's sad to see. Athelian Rangers 105, 113 kills. And then we have Spiridon playing as the Woodland Realm, 148 kills, 129 with the Forest Rangers, 162 with one of his Lasgarland blades, but not much else in the way of getting kills. He still had a fair few healthy units. Then LP24 playing as Dale. Again, not many kills here. I mean, 179 with his Yard Patrollers. 67 with the Dalian Swords, 79 with the Violent Garb. Yeah, not much in the way of kills there either. But I hope you guys did enjoy this battle. It certainly was an unusual one. Certainly at the end there, don't know what has quite happened there. Like I said, hopefully Wolf will give me some insight and let us know what happened. But if you did enjoy, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment show your support, and I'll see you in the next one.